Happy Arvel. Hello. How are you guys doing? Especially you, Mark. Mark sent in this here video. It's kind of a weird video. It's just a video of 24 minutes long. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. I'm going to skip around because it's got these markers in it. But it's just photography of South Australian emergency vehicles, which is sort of intriguing. Already just right off the bat, just looking at this picture right here, I'm already intrigued. But before I even get to that, I wanted to say to anybody who bought a shirt in the last month, which there's only like 3 people, to all 3 of you, I'm sorry, because I got signed out of my account on my phone or something. I didn't know that anybody bought a shirt. So they're a little late, but they should be on the way now. My bad. You already knew I don't know what I'm doing, though, so you can't be too mad. But seriously, sorry. And thank you for buying a shirt. That really is. Thank you. That's awesome. I hope you like it. Anyway. Yeah. I was going to say, first of all, right off the bat, this police car. Very interesting. It's got this sign on it like it's a barber shop or something. Like, you know, like I'm used to these saying open or sale today. This one says not. I guess we'll figure out exactly. Not pass, do not pass. Do not pass. Interesting. See, that's actually really useful. That's extremely smart. I've never seen that here in America. I'm just thinking, what's the purpose of that? But to be able to use a cop car, because they're used so often, they're parked in a lot of different places and just used to control traffic. Just the car itself here in America and apparently in Australia too. So to have a message to be a little bit more clear on what exactly they're wanting the traffic to do, that's awesome. I find this kind of funny. Think first, then dial 000. They're like, hold on. Think first. Make sure you actually need the police. Okay, we get a lot of calls. A lot of it's kind of silly. You know, like if your cat's stuck in a tree, do you really need the police? Think first. Then dial 000. I wonder what this 131444. Is that the non-emergency, maybe? It says police assistance. Cool looking car. I don't even know what brand that is. I'm just going to be honest. I do not even know. That's probably sounds very stupid, but it's a cool looking car. Sporty. Might as well play it. I feel like I could have talked about that car for another 20 minutes. But let's move on. Fire. Interesting that it says fire backwards. I'm trying to think. For the rear view mirror. You guys thought of everything. See, here in America, these types of things, these are beautiful trucks. These must be brand new. Man, they look good. I wouldn't care if my house was burning down. If one of these pulled up, everything would just feel okay. They look so robust. The tires on these things are nuts. Let's see. Okay, we got the fire. Let's see what else we got. We got so much stuff. This guy's awesome. Can I just shout out this channel? I mean, I should, obviously. The channel is just called South Australian Emergency Services Photography. Go check him out if you're liking emergency services photography. Very unique hobby he's got of filming emergency service. Okay. That's a fire truck? That looks like an ambulance. I've never seen a fire response vehicle look like that. I was trying to read it. Metropolis or Metropolitan Incident Command. What's that thing? This guy's awesome. He just sees an emergency vehicle 2 miles away. He can sense it. He pulls out the camera. Oh, yes, a 2022 emergency fire command vehicle. No, what is this? Ambulance. See, now why is ambulance not written both backwards and forwards? Because I thought that was nifty. That's a very, very intelligent. And ambulance is one of the ones that's, behind you, and you really got to get out of the way of that. So you got to, if you're a little too slow reading it backwards, actually, I'm literally saying all that, and that is written backwards. God, I amaze myself sometimes. That is written backwards. So that is for the rear view mirror. So there you go. That's really cool. I've never seen that. These are all spiffy, sparkling, clean vehicles you got. I don't know. Here in Indiana, they look a little bit like they could use a refresh. I really like the colors, too. They really stand out with the yellow and red stripes. What else do we got, guys? No. Those are extremely bright lights. I don't think it's just the camera. Those look extremely bright. You would not miss that in your mirror if you saw that coming. A lot of small fire response vehicles. Just interesting. I'm not used to that. Pretty much, for the most part, here in America, they look mostly like this. Even, you know, Granny falls off her walker, and this thing shows up at the front door. Seriously. Because fire, police, and ambulance respond to... They all respond to every 911 call, it seems like. At least if someone's injured, because that way the first people there can give aid. What is that thing? I don't know what that is. That's a pretty badass police car. I mean, come on. That is pretty badass. Just overall. I don't know what model car this is. I can't quite read it, but... My Corolla's not outrunning that, I don't think. I could try. Virginia tanker. I've actually never seen... I assume that's filled with water or some kind of, like, substance to extinguish flames, obviously. But I've honestly never seen that here in America. I assume that makes sense. It's just a tanker, a fire tanker filled with water. Let's move on. These guys aren't even... They don't have, like, the uniforms on. At least not the helmets. Maybe that's just because they're in the car. Virginia? West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Apparently there's a place in South Australia called Virginia. I cannot believe the sheer amount of documentation this guy has on, or woman has on, these cars. Let's be honest. Only a guy. This is a guy thing. Only a guy would get out there and film emergency vehicles all over the country. For seemingly just as his hobby. If this is a woman running this channel, I mean, I don't even know what my point is. I'm not really making a point, but men are weird sometimes. Ooh, what is that? Undercover? I've never seen a blacker vehicle in my life. I'd be terrified if this Jeep was coming behind me. Damn, it looks good, though. Damn. So you guys have undercover cops, too. Honestly, it's kind of a controversial thing here in America. Like, whether it is legal to be an undercover cop. For reasons I don't entirely know, but part of it's that, you know, an undercover cop, a civilian can't... a civilian might be in need of a police, and they won't be able to recognize that cop is there, you know, to flag them down. Huge ladder. South Australian Metropolitan Fire Service. So many fire vehicles. This fire station must be massive. In fact, was that the fire station? It is massive. Ooh, listen to that. Especially when it kicked on. Cue someone in the comments making a joke about, you know, that's Tasmania's ambulance, you know, or something. I don't even know what you guys. That's New Zealand. That clip must have got snuck in there. That's cute. It's real cute. Would have never known that was a cop if the lights weren't on. Let's move forward a little bit. You know, I mean, the video is 24 minutes long. I've already been talking about this for 11 minutes. And I mean, I don't know why. I'm intrigued. If you're bored, I'm sorry. Okay. I mean, honestly, I'm starting to feel like maybe I've seen the bulk of the different types of designs and stuff. I have to say, across the board, they're all very, very clean. Very spiffy looking. Now, I've not seen this thing yet. That's insane. A camper. Once again, a fire truck. A camper fire truck. How do you fit all these in the station? Ooh, here's a cop coming down a dusty road. Keeping SA safe. A little bit more of an American looking vehicle here. You know, red fire truck. Classic. The sirens are cool. They're slightly different. And yet not very different. Honestly, not very different. Here they are at work. Oh, wow. They're extinguishing, I guess that's a bushfire? Would that be the proper term? Man, it's so hot and dry. Even this field that's just this tall is on fire. I just can't imagine the task of putting out that fire. The amount of water you have to go and haul and back and forth. This is smart. Is this dropping? Oh, I assumed this was going to drop stuff on the bushfire. I'm sure you guys do that, but this might be an ambulance. Actually, I can see what it is. Yeah, it's an ambulance. Rescue helicopter. Let's see. And we got gas prices. $145. Feels like it, doesn't it? Very interesting light strobe there. Blinking on and off between different colors. Very different from what I've ever seen and anything else in this video. You guys take fire. I mean, now that I say it for the 1000th time, it's kind of obvious. You know, it's Australia. You guys have to fight bushfires on the regular. So, of course, you have massive fire stations with the coolest fire vehicles. It's very obvious now that I think about it for 2 seconds. Makes sense. Like, what even is that? I think I'm coming to a close here, guys. I don't want to drag this on too much longer because I think I've seen what I need to see. Certainly a lot of interesting things to observe. That one says wrap on the back of it. Now I want to read what that says. See if I can. Not gonna work. Damn. Rap mates. Might be a hip hop group of firemen. So on the back it's written forwards. On the front it's written backwards. Makes sense. Finally a dirty looking cop car. Unless that's just the shadow. I'm just curious what this cop car or what this thing is doing. Oh, there's this thing again. See, that's cool. Now it has arrows on top of it. That's so smart. And it says merge. Merge right. That's so smart. That's one of the biggest takeaways from this. That is smart. Our cop cars need LEDs on top of them. Like that. All right. Well, go check out South Australian Emergency Services Photography. Because that was a cool video. Actually, I got to thumb it up. Thank you for sending that in. Thank you for watching. Happy Arvo, you know. I just need to stop the video now. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. That would not.